Chris. This is I finally bought a brand new RC car video. So I was offering $50 to anybody that guessed it. Nobody guessed it. Thank you for the people that did suggest something and that you actually watched the video. This project right here is the reason I had to buy a brand new one. You can almost bet money that every time this guy worked on this car, he was toking it up, dude. Because everything is screwed up on it. I had this whole table with parts just now trying to go through this thing and find out what screws that I'm missing, and I had to just shut it all down, and now we got to go get the new one. We're doing a boxing video. So I'm currently working on the Redcat Rampage XB restoration video, and we had to stop on this thing because it's just so screwed up. It had so many broken parts, missing screws, wrong screws, stupid modifications, and don't ever do mom. This guy did mom all the time. Never do mom. That's mods over maintenance. This is a complete failure because I have more in this restoration so far than it would cost to buy a brand new Redcat XB, but they don't make it anymore. We came out right about even, and we're gonna have nearly a brand new car when we're done. I bought a lot of stuff for it. Letting you know the video is coming up. I had to stop, and that's why we're going to show the one that I bought brand new, because it's a Redcat, this exact platform, and it's going to have all the specifications, all the tolerances, and the screws and little things that I cannot find in any book or manual or exploded view on the internet. So 5th scale Redcat, I bought this because it came up for sale on Labor Day, and I got this total $613 shipped to my house. I almost bought one of these used from this guy, but he was a sassy asshole. I was gonna buy it because it came with the aluminum stand and everything. He acted like he wanted to fight me after I told him that his car wasn't tuned right, because it was not. It was idling way too fast. So just documenting my experience, I'm gonna talk about how I feel about things, the way it looks. All right, so Redcat, oh, you can kind of see what it is right there. I actually wanted this one. Oh, I think you can tell what it is. Now you can. Now you know what it is. Oh, I like it. 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 I love it. I love it. I love it. Introducing my brand new Redcat Chimera. So number one thing I gotta say, this thing is way better looking than I ever thought it would be in real life. We're gonna take a look at everything it comes with. So first impressions on the Redcat transmitter, it reminds me of a Fly Sky. I have no problems with it at all. I love it. So this is all the car came with right here. Let's check it out in case you want to buy one of these too. They have like 12 left. So it's September 2024 and these retail for $729 or $39 on the internet. Please be a humpback battery. I want to be so happy. All right, so it comes with the humpback. Awesome. This makes sense now because this came with that XB, and I guess his friend put another cell in there for him. Okay, so it's just a universal charger with a Tamiya plug on it, an adapter to charge this humpback, which is cool. So I'm just checking it to see if I need to charge it or not. Okay, it's good. It comes with a little binding plug, your antenna. Oh, finally! I swear I probably looked at this picture on my phone 1,000 times. Okay, and then it comes with a very beautiful flag. We'll show it on the car here, but we're not going to be running it unless I can buy another one. I need to check that out. I really like stuff like this. Got a big wrench for these huge freaking axles, and this is why I wanted the Chimera, because of these freaking wheels and just beefed up parts on there. I'm going to take one of these wheels off to just look at it. Oh, that wasn't on there very tight. So I did go into forums with these Redcats, and they're saying when you buy one of these, you kind of need to tear it all the way down and then rebuild it. So we're going to be running it like this, and trust me, I will let you know and make a video if this thing does need to be gone through. So that XB came with 4 of these Dune Runner wheels, and they're in really good shape. So I'm very happy now, because I was thinking the hubs were going to be a millimeter or 2 off, and they fit. So we're going to clean these wheels up. I have 4 of them, and we're going to pimp my ride. So these are beadlock wheels, and that was painted black. He did a poor job, so I'm going to go back and sandblast them and paint them, and they're going to look perfectly brand new. Look at that. Now this is pimp mode. I have this little USB speaker, and I'm going to put it in there and play music. This is just for showing off, and you know you cannot lie and say that doesn't look cool like that, because it does. If you have a Chimera and you can't buy these anymore and you want that look, make me an offer on them. I'll put them on eBay. This thing is just beautiful all around, but look, they sold me this, and during shipping I guess it broke right there. Hopefully they sell that piece. All right, so let's see if they look right there. Let's see how much it costs. Come on. Okay Don't ever get mad, just chill out, calm down, message them, tell them what happened, send them pictures, and they may compensate. All right, so first time ever doing this. This is very cool. Oh, that's awesome. So remember, that's a plastic film, and peel that off before you put your stickers on. So the only thing I can see negative about this so far is that if you're having issues with it, having to work on it, you're gonna have to pull this whole cage off, and I can't tell if it's easy or hard to get off. It looks difficult. I really do like this thing. For some reason, I thought these were gonna be flimsy and cheap, and they're not. So that's why I bought this one brand new, because I have an XT and an XB, and they all use this platform, so they share a lot of parts on it. I didn't go crazy off in a Never Never Land with a super oddball. This is kind of goofy because it may be difficult to fill the tank. I'm guessing you're gonna have to get you a funnel. What's weird is I actually have it mixed about 20-1 right now. Break-in procedure, we're gonna follow that in the next video, running this thing for the first time. And we just wanna get it to start and make sure everything works on it. Let's see how hard it is to get this battery in it, or easy. This cage looks really, really cool, but it is all up in the way, man. So that's what my videos are about. I'm trying to put the experience in perspective. Is this fun, this part? Absolutely not. This part sucks. Okay, while we're in here, we need to make sure this thing binds, or is binded, or bound. I don't know. Okay, so it gives us plenty of room for this big battery. Turn it on. Oh, okay. So that's another reason I bought this, because I need to feel how strong these servos are from the factory. That guy had added a second servo when I'm 100% sure it was not needed. We'll talk about that in a restoration video. He had overlooked something very simple and went out of his way spending hundreds of dollars to correct an issue that was never there. They kind of feel sluggish on the table, but so does your car. Go outside in your car and it, because it doesn't use all that force whenever it's in motion. So that monster truck has big, fat, massive wheels on there. It takes a lot more energy to move a big, fat wheel than to move this narrow wheel or narrow tire. Same thing with this one. So I like these wheels and tires. I love them. So also for my Nitro RCs, I wanted to see how the factory sets up the brake. When you let off the trigger, it put the brake on. So this one does not have that. So I also check that throttle and make sure it's zeroed out. All that is done perfect. So the only thing I don't understand is how are we supposed to charge this battery? Or do we have to take it out like that to charge it? So they have the throttle trim set a certain way where it gives you the full max to open it. So it's kind of hard to understand in those videos that I was making because I'm new at this, but that's why I would just run this up one turn to start it, get it island, and run it back down. And on the instructions it's showing you just to move it a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and try it like the book, because this one's gonna have all the cover, so we need to practice that. So the worst thing when you're starting a small engine for the first time is flooding it. So we're gonna go ahead and put some fuel in it. This is about 20-25-1. So it's a 2-stroke engine, so the oil is in the fuel, so you don't have to add engine oil or anything like that. I was playing with the primer system, and I don't think that primer system shoots the fuel into it. It just gets it primed, and it has a little fuel pump on there that works off of some kind of signal that gets from the engine. I don't know if it's a vacuum or vibration or something, but it has these 2 little flaps that work the fuel pump in there. So we're gonna prime it until we get gas up in here, and hopefully we don't flood it. If we do, we'll show you what to do. Another thing you can do is get you some starting fluid. I use this on those older unknown ones. Since this one is new, it should prime and start up, but you could just give that a little squirt and it'll go ahead and start up and prime itself. We're gonna try to do everything by the book. The choke is closed. Okay, all right, we already have fuel up to it. It's working freaking great. So this is brand new, completely empty, and you saw it took about 4 or 5 pumps with the fuel tank to get the little bulb primed. So it should be primed and ready to go. Oh man, yeah, I think we flooded it. Give me flashbacks of messing with those other ones. All right, we're gonna try to open the throttle up a little bit more. What's frustrating is that I can't pull the plug on it because I'm pretty sure I flooded it. So those 2 videos I made on the Rampage is trying to give you an idea how to start this thing for the first time, because you see I'm having issues starting it. I know I flooded the engine because that's what I did to both of those other ones. Man, this could be very, very frustrating. So I am having trouble getting this thing started. I know I flooded it just like the other two. Same thing. I had to take this off so I could reach the plug. We're going to leave this video like this so that you can see what happens when you can't get it started. So on this one, we had to pull this little cage off. It comes real easy off. Get the plug wire off. Okay, so we just look on that plug and we can see gas on it. This is what happened to the other two. That's why I already know what to do. Take the plug out, leave it out. If you have an air compressor, blow it off. I checked the high speed, low speed. They're just a turn and a quarter out, just like factory. I am seeing a whole bunch of fuel in here. I know we flooded it. It's getting late. The mosquitoes are coming out here in Houston, Texas. So go ahead and open your choke, and if you can, open your throttle. And just let it breathe for about 20 or 30 minutes. Probably pull this damn thing 20 times right now. And I know I flooded it ever since the first pull. And also, since it's brand new, they can't have it sprayed down with a bunch of lubricants. I should have done my original starting procedure, but no, I said, let me try it just like everybody else would. And you know what? I'd be pissed off right now if I bought this brand new and was having trouble starting it. The next video, when we start running this thing, because it's brand new, I don't have no issues with it, we're going to talk about how we went back to zero and figured out how to start this thing from scratch, because that's what I'm doing. I'm actually running down both high speed and low speed needles in the carburetor. So make sure you carefully check the turns it takes to get it down, because they may have put a small tune on it. We have them both closed and we're letting this air out with the plug off and dry out, throttle open, choke open. And now I'm going to show you the next video how we start these things from scratch, and that way you're going to learn your carburetor where it starts every single freaking time. Let's just demonstrate that on this one real quick. We haven't started in a couple of days. We turn the carburetor screw one turn in to start, and then when it runs, we turn it back out one turn to lower the idle. That's what I'm going to show you on this brand new one in the next video. Close our choke. If we have gas in that primer bulb, it's primed. Don't mess with it. And it should just immediately start. Choke closed. All right. And then we run it back up one turn, so that when we try to start it the next time, it's going to start up just like it did. Let's see what time it is. See, it's already 6:30. Unless I feel like coming back out here today, we'll include it in this video. If not, see you in the next video. If you enjoy, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. And I absolutely freaking love this thing. No regrets. Even if I would have had to pay $750, I think this thing is awesome. It's beautiful, and you will too if you've been wanting one. I'm telling you right now, they have like 12 or 24 or something on Amazon, and they're trying to get rid of them. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.